welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my god.
Why are
I
you
cannot take y'all
laughing?
serious. Okay, anyways, my name is Rosemary, and this is my brother, Ruben. And this is my sister, Ruby.
Hey guys.
And they're twins.
Ew.
So,
It sounds so
that's
ugly.
fine. Okay,
Yes.
so I decided to make my first video like a Halloween edition since I'm starting in October. So we're gonna do a story time for you guys today. Okay, which one should we tell them? Well, I've had a couple things happen to me. I'll just tell you guys the one where I got sleep paralysis.
Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing.
Ruben's laughing.
Stop.
He needs to
Brush
go.
your hair.
He needs to go.
I'm just kidding.
The
Okay, so it was in my, I think it was my senior year of high school, which was back in 2011. And
She's old.
yes, guys, I'm fucking 25. This man over here said I was 26, and he don't even know my name. Anyways, so I was asleep here in this room currently, and I had earlier in the day I had gotten in an argument with my mom, and I had fell asleep crying because we were arguing, and I was just so angry that I fell asleep crying. So when I woke up, it was about 12, like 11:30 or 12 midnight, and I called my cousin Cynthia. And I told her to come sleep over with me. And
Wait, names?
yeah, that's fine. For this one, it doesn't matter.
Exposed. Okay.
Because she's my neighbor. So I called her over so she could come sleep over with me. And I told her to come over. She came over. And she fell asleep while I was doing my homework. So once I finished my homework, it was like 1 in the morning. And then once I finished, I fell asleep, and the bed was right here. You can't see it right now, but it's like right here against my windows. I have windows on this side, and my closet's on this side. So my bed was facing the wall we're looking at, against the windows, and I remember falling asleep, and then all of a sudden, I woke up to pressure on my chest, and it was like someone was like pushing on my chest like really hard, and like I couldn't move, I couldn't speak, I couldn't move. The only thing I could do was like move my head like side to side. Like if you're on a roller coaster and you're spinning really fast, that's what it feels like. Like the pressure.
Like when you're
where you
pressed
can't
all the
even-
way down, like you can't lift up because
Yeah, you can't move because
gravity's
of the
holding you.
yeah.
Okay.
And then so I like rolled over a little bit, and I could see like my feet. And at my feet was like a little, like a midget person. At the end of my feet was, I could see like this little short shadow, and look like a little, in Spanish they're duendes, or
What is that?
gnomes.
Oh,
Ma.
with like the little, like those.
No, but it was like little. Ahí déjalos afuera, ma. Jesus Christ.
So many
So-
interruptions.
Hello, gargajos. Hold on. So then, I look at my feet, and there's a fucking little midget gnome shit. And I was so fucking scared. So I thought it was fake. Thought it was my imagination. So I just closed my eyes, and I said, this figure is gonna be gone when I count to 10. So I closed my eyes. I counted to 10.
Why didn't you just pray?
Hold on.
That would have
Counted
been my
to 10.
first thing. Like, always
then-
God first.
I opened my eyes, and
you need to get
so
out.
I look again but this time I don't see anything at my feet. I look to my side, and
Don't look at me.
it was like closer to me
'Cause I'm not
on
the
the edge on the side of my bed. So instead of it being at my feet now, it came and
moved
like
closer?
moved closer to me, and like it was like a little short figure of a little kid or something. I don't know. It was really scary.
My mom said it was like a doll.
No, it was like a gnome, like a midget, like a little short person or a kid or I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't a doll. So then, I got really scared. And I closed my eyes again. And this time I prayed. That's when I prayed. And like slowly but surely I started to feel half of my body like untingle. And I could start like moving my feet. And then I could speak. So I woke up my cousin. I was like, Cynthia, look, there's something right here. And
was
like,
it still there?
no, like we both looked and it was gone.
No, was it still there when you said that?
What?
Like
When I told
something's
Cynthia to
there?
look?
Yeah.
No, we both
Why did
looked and it was gone. Like it was completely gone.
Mhm.
So like I didn't pay attention to it. I wasn't really freaked out because I mean I still slept in my room the next day or whatever. But then it also happened to me again.
Another story?
Maybe like a couple months after that. Or
Did you get in another argument with my mom?
no.
Then what happened?
This time my bed, instead of facing the wall we're looking at, it was facing my closet. My closet door was open.
Wait, but why did you get this? Why did that
I don't
happen?
know. Every time I sleep up, I get like sleep paralysis. I can't ever sleep up. If I sleep up, I have to like be turned to the side a
Do you
little bit
pray at night?
and cover my face.
No, I
Well,
can never go to sleep.
Now I pray
Yes.
like regularly,
I
but
pray every night, and
back then I didn't.
I've never got sleep paralysis.
Well, I hope you don't get it. I didn't get it till I was about 18. 17, 18. So then, that time, okay, so my closet door was open. So my bed was facing my closet. And then the wall we're looking at, facing that way, I used to have my TV. And
Is this when you had like those bunk beds?
no. And then this time, my TV, I had it on. And I remember waking up and it was off. And there was no way anyone could have turned it off. But I woke up and it was off. So then,
I'm scared.
why? It's not a
Just
big
go.
deal.
Just go.
It's not a big deal. So, my closet door is open. I felt the pressure again. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. I could like barely move my head again, right? From side to side or like a little bit up. And I look in my closet and there's like 2 red eyes. I'm saying like red as fuck. Like bright red eyes. And they were like up in my closet. And there's no way in hell anyone could have fucking done that. It was something in my closet. And then beside my closet was a tall, like, dark shadow. Like a tall, dark shadow. And he had the hat, kind of like a Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat
What is that?
guy. I can't remember his name. A hat. And it had like, it looked like a silhouette of a long cape all the way to the floor.
Like
Yeah,
that?
kind of like that.
Okay.
So then, like, I got super scared. And I closed my eyes and I prayed, and I did not open my eyes until I felt the same thing I felt the previous time, which was my body untingling, and I felt pressure being released, and I could breathe normal. And I just prayed, and I looked, and it was gone. So then from then on, like, I wouldn't sleep with my closet door open. Because I was just, like, traumatized that that shit was going to happen again. But it hasn't happened in a while, so I'm good.
Wait,
What?
I was gonna ask you something. You know how Leah's my cousin? Okay, so like she woke up from her sleep and she said that there was like this little boy staring at her.
Oh,
in, like,
yeah.
a shadow. And she was sleeping in the living room. And her mom's like room is right next to the living room, kind of. And like she ran towards her room, and she said that it was like right next to her again. And like she started screaming and like knocking on my tia's door, and she was crying, and she was like, "Mom, open the door," because her mom locked the door.
Yeah,
And then my tia opened it, and she said that there was no one there. And then my little cousin, like everyone thought that she was just lying, but I don't know.
I think she said she's done that like a couple times. Like just not just one
No,
time. It was like
because I feel like sometimes no, because sometimes I feel like Leah like imagines things. Like she'll be like,
no,
oh,
but
like
kids,
a shadow. Cause I remember I used to do that.
but kids can see like spirits,
I remember in my
yeah.
mom's room, I had watched like this witch movie with them, and what happened? I would look towards the corner of my mom's room because I would sleep with her. I was like 5 or 4, and I would like look towards the corner, and I would see like shadows, and like I would imagine that baby. So I don't know. Like I would imagine different like figures.
Oh yeah.
That's what
I think everyone does that as a little kid, but if she's saying she saw a little kid, then I'm pretty sure she saw a little kid.
Oh, true.
Because she doesn't really have trees around her house to cast like shadows through the window or whatever. So how are you gonna see a shadow and try to make it manipulate it into a figure or something?
No, but you know when you're in the dark and like you like your eyes like I don't know, they put like more light towards another section and like it like
I mean yeah,
it feels like you're going like this, and then I don't know. Sometimes it feels like I'm closing my eyes, but they're fully open in the dark. Okay, wait. Tell them another story.
Which one?
Did you even finish the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was both of them.
Wait.
Tell them a scary story about one of our family members.
Which one?
Or Ruben. He hasn't shared anything.
I don't have no scary story.
You don't have no
But
scary
you're
stories?
scary, so. That's scary.
The day he was born.
I was born
No,
that same day.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Idiota.
Stop. You're so rude. What are you doing? Smelling
What?
your puss?
That is disgusting. Take that out. So ugly.
No, you leave that in there. Anyways, what other one should we say? Close.
The one about my mom or something. But then my grandma or grandpa. Do you even know any of them?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think.
The one where like my grandma was outside with my grandpa and they saw like the luna.
Oh no. Okay, so my grandma in Mexico, she has like a rancho. But it's like they used to have to go to the restroom outside in the back. Like in the back like behind the animal pits and everything. And she said that one time her and my grandpa went back there to use the restroom. And she used the restroom first, and then she waited for him. And then all of a sudden, like, you heard like a ugly ass like cry. Like all across through the neighborhood. Like it just like passed by, and it like gave her the goosebumps. My grandpa was still in the restroom, and she said she fucking took off and left him in the fucking restroom by himself. He fucking pulls his pants up, and he was like, "Espérame, vieja." Espérame.
Which is wait for me in English. Well, some people might not know Spanish.
Okay.
Google Translate. Who else?
Their rancho.
Okay,
Like,
then these are just gonna be
scream.
mini stories.
Oh no! And then all the animals and like whatever, they were like all like making noise because you know animals can sense spirits as well.
And when they're like scared, they they jump,
Yeah.
you know.
They cry. But the last short scary story. We used to live in these like little trailitas when we first moved here from Arizona. They weren't born yet, so they most likely don't know this story. So our house was right here. There's another house right here, and then like it's like a street, right? And then it turns the corner. And there was another one, but facing like that way, and a couple more down. So my aunt lived on this one, and then it's the street like this, and then our street was on this side, and ours was the second one. So we could get to her house from the backyard. So my grandma, every time she would visit us, she would go to our house, and then she would just walk back to our aunt's house in the nighttime, like when ya se hizo tarde, whatever. And so she said she was walking, and then she heard something in the tree in our front yard, in a tree, in the big tree.
In
Talking.
Texas?
Yes, talking, because we had a big ass tree in the backyard as well, and we had like a big backyard, and it was like way like shit. It was kind of far, and she heard something laughing with another thing laughing in the tree in the back. Well, those were lechuzas.
I thought that was in Mexico.
No, this was here. No, that was here.
No, my mom said that it was in Mexico. Or unless that's a different story.
It's probably a
Go.
different story.
I'll tell
But
you.
it's because those birds used to always like follow my dad everywhere he went, because he was the one to always do bad things, and like he would party a lot, and
He just wasn't a really good person back then.
yeah, so those birds would always follow him, and that's what my grandma saw that day, and she just ran to my aunt's house because she got scared, because they were both like laughing. Se estaban like burlando of her or something, but they were like laughing with each other, and it was fucking
Aren't
weird.
lechuzas like owls?
Yeah, it's like a big owl, like
I've
a
never
super
seen
big
those.
owl, and they're like big wing span.
Okay, like, say, like, use an example of an owl.
Owls are
that's-
little. Owls are little. The biggest
Mhm.
ones maybe like this.
And
The
then, like,
lechuzas are like a little kid, like
and they,
with big
are you
wings.
sure they look like owls though?
Read
Yeah.
the Bible.
Like
We can
exactly
look-
like the
we can
big
look 'em up.
eyes and everything.
Look up a lechuza. We're gonna show
Okay.
you guys what these birds look like.
I think I was getting it, that story, I was getting it confused with another
Which
story
story,
that my mom
Michelle?
had told me.
That's it. That's our
My
story.
mom had told me a story about this one old guy in Mexico. And
Little camera boy.
he was, okay. So he was
Right here.
walking, I forgot to where, but he was walking at night. And there was like this lechuza. I always thought they were owls, but anyways, lechuza. And
Let me see. No.
That's a big one.
back then they were like known to be like witches, formed into a bird. And so
No.
he was walking
No.
and he saw
It's like this.
a bird on a tree,
Oh no.
and he had his gun with him, and
It's like
he
an
heard
ugly,
it
ugly.
like laughing, kind of like that. She was
No, let me see.
laughing and she was talking, and
Oh
so
yeah,
he
it's like
got
this.
his.
It's like this, but it's bigger. That's how ugly
Those
they are.
are not that ugly.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
No, regular owls are like this.
And then he got his gun out and shot it,
This is a regular
and it
owl.
fell down.
Compare it
Those
to
are
the
kinda
regular
ugly.
owls.
And then it fell to the ground and it turned into a form of a lady.
Oh.
And
I remember this one.
and I think she was wanted. Like people were looking for her. And so he took her to like jail or something like that. And what else happened? I can't remember.
Like when she turned back into like an old lady.
Is it that one?
I
Or
think
like that
so.
old guy was like walking at night and he heard something.
I think the one she's saying is that some guy saw something in a tree or something, and he threw something at it, or
And
he
she
tried
fell.
to kill
and
it,
she
and
fell.
and it fell. I don't know if it ran away or
She didn't.
something.
They took her to jail.
I have not heard this They took her to jail, and then what else? It was an old lady.
I think
Who
so.
was it though?
A lady, a witch.
Well, yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, give more for the next videos, or we're not gonna have any content. So this is the end of our video.
If y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please, and comment down below. And subscribe to this channel if you're new, please. Well, obviously you're new.
Yeah, this is our first video.
Okay, then you see. Leave suggestions on what videos I want to watch. I think we're gonna do an ASMR video
Pretty
together,
Or
or a
mukbang.
mukbang, or mukbang,
Mukbang.
whatever.
Mukbang, mukbang.
McDonald's.
Oh my gosh.
McFallen, McCarla.
Hey, McLovin.
Okay, well, that's it.
Anyways,
Follow her on social media.
I'm gonna leave our social medias in
not mine.
the description box below, so you guys can follow us on our social medias.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Rory, why didn't you stop it? You didn't spin at yourself? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, but...
Oh, yes. Spoil. Want some tunas? This is
It looks
Mexican,
so ugly.
most Mexican plate you could ever get.
I'm just scared because I feel like...
Do I have spinas?
Ew,
Bitch.
what's that glass?
Get in the camera. A little bit ASMR. I shouldn't do
You sent me bloopers, right?
Why are you
That is
doing?
so ugly.
ASMR.
That'll be for our next video. That's what that pare.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.